Hey guys, this is so y'all will not know what happened. So I recorded this episode and I recorded pretty much from where the video last left off to now. So the last what happened was the game crashed. And when the game crashed, it just saved this portion. This portion was saved now. So y'all just missed a whole conversation and everything, and I cannot get that shit back at all. Like I've lost that whole entire fucking video. So technically, we're starting from a point that y'all have missed, but I saw everything really. So yeah, so what's good? What's hood? What's geek, everybody? This is your host, Jake, the Mad Kid, leader of the Cloudless Rockire speaking, aka the Golden Pharaoh of the South. Back in an episode of Dragon Age Veilguard. Like I said, I'm mad because this happened Sunday, couple Sundays ago, and the day it's November 15th. So yeah, y'all know I was mad, and on top of that, I had work too for this whole week, so I'm still mad that it crashed on me, and y'all ain't hear what happened or none of that. So let's get into it. Ooh, I'm happy I missed. Yeah, I got you. I'm just mad.
Time to get out of here. I can guide you to one of my old hideouts. You can use it to make your escape. The wards still in place there will shield you all from Elganon's sight.
Solus, thank you.
Oh, it don't matter to me nothing.
Let's go! Let's go! Run! Run!
This is right here where the game crashed on me. Right here. This part right here.
It's tough being a Venatori. It was their duty to secure the sacrifices. It was their duty to ensure the ritual went perfectly. But despite all their efforts, Elganon was disappointed. The cult would do anything to please their gods. The cult would give anything to atone. Anything. It really is tough being a Venatori.
Oh, it's really tough when the game crashed on you for no damn reason.
We'd lost all hope, and then
And then you swooped in out of nowhere to save us.
he would have killed us to feed his dragon.
Indeed. Masaranas, Lethalin.
Man.
It was a team effort.
It often is. Some fights can't be won alone. Celebrate the victories as they come. They're rare enough.
And tomorrow, we'll have to deal with another archdemon.
And it will have regained its strength. Elganon sacrificed his own Venatori to it. A punishment for their failures. The Venatori who escaped scurried back to Deventer. If the Venatori move again, the Shadow Dragons will hear about it first. The Veil Jumpers will fight our own battles against the gods. Any help you can offer would be appreciated.
Yeah, man, no problem. Like I said, no problem. Just I wish y'all saw what I have saw. So I'm mad that the game crashed, but it's here nor there no more. Shit. So we need to move forward. So what we got? So what outfit did we get? Yeah, we did get that shit, but for the Veil Jumpers. All right. Okay. I messed up. Map. Surprised don't nobody want to talk. Speak to Solus.
I should
Well,
probably talk to Solus.
he would have to wait because now we did that. I really want to get some of this stuff out the way. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna see y'all in a bit, and I'm gonna see what we have to do. And once we have to do everything we gotta do from there, then we're good to go. So I'll catch on, and I'll really just catch on in a minute. We're gonna do this for Delvin. Let's say I don't know. Like I said, it'd be so long, so I'll be forgetting people's names. I'm not gonna lie.
A picnic, huh? Not how I pictured hanging out with a monster hunter.
Evka and Antoine's doing. They told me after all the wardens have been through, and what's ahead, I should take a break.
I'm surprised you actually listened.
You know how sad Antoine can look?
So what did you pack for the picnic?
Emmerich helped me brew a ginger wort truffle tea. I thought we'd see what all the fuss is about.
Has Zemric actually tried this tea out yet?
He looked it up in some books. Says people used to drink it all the time.
And lived to tell about it?
Bottoms up.
Alright. Fuck it. Fuck it.
That's not bad.
It's, gingery, but also garlic, hints of mushroom, and, something else. Oh, well, I've never eaten a worm, but yeah, it is a little earthy. Wait, what? There, Davrin.
What?
Hassan just talked to me.
Huh? What did he say?
No, not that. What you said before.
Emmerich said ginger wort might have some kind of magical properties.
More than mine.
Maybe it affects some people more than others. You alright, Rook?
Back at you, Hassan.
Worms to you too, Hassan.
Worms?
Yeah, you wouldn't get it. It's between me and Hassan.
You want to dig some up for him? Be my guest.
I'll skip that. Thanks for getting me out of the lighthouse, Davrin. And with good company.
So we have the ability that why that makes sense. He's still if we can hear him, that don't make a lick of sense. It do not make a lick of sense here, y'all. Cause that means if we can speak to a song, why don't we actually hear why the audience, us, can't hear him talking then? God damn. Boy, y'all was ready for a nigga to come back home. Y'all, they was ready. But like I said, it'll make sense though to me. Like we can speak to a song, but we don't hear what he's saying. So we don't know what you really speaking to the nigga. You could be pulling bullshit. Oh Lord, what you want, problematic?
Hey, I got word from my mother. She wants to talk.
Have you talked with her since?
Nope, not since I told her I was non-binary. But her note said she wanted to talk about that tablet we found, the old Kunari one. Of course that's what she wants to talk about. We can go whenever you're good.
I'll let you know.
I will talk. We not talking to when we talk to your mama. I wish they really can give us a choice. Say, hey, Tosh, let's not do this shit. Let's not talk about this shit right now. Cause really, that's what I really was telling them. We not gonna talk about this whole conversation of what you think you is and all that. And third, no, we need to just worry about the tablet. I'm sorry, y'all. I think I'm getting sick. I don't know.
That's not good. Not even a little bit. Rook, we have to go. We might already be too late.
Slow down. What's happening?
The artifact. Remember how I told you that I'd know if they started another ritual? They did. And it's big. Really, really big. Arlethan big, maybe.
You sure?
Completely. Nothing else explains that resonance.
Okay. So how do we stop that from happening?
I don't know. I hope the ritual's just started. We might be able to stop it if they haven't gotten very far.
And if they've had the chance?
These rituals need an anchor with a physical body, so not a spirit or whatever Anaris is, which means Syrian. And there's only one way to free an anchor.
Then let's not waste any time.
Okay. Y'all trying to hit me like so y'all couldn't hit me all with all this conversation after we got done with the main mission. Okay, we'll let slide. We'll let everything slide. What's up, Harden?
Hey, what's shaping?
No one says what's shaping anymore.
I thought it was a dwarf thing.
Yeah, if you lived in Orzammar 20 years ago.
Wow, just trying to be nice, and what do I get? Sass.
Aw, well, I appreciate it, and I'm doing okay. I think I just need some time to think and sort things out.
You can talk to your friends about it. I hear that helps.
It's already helping. You checking on me, I mean. I still remember every moment of it.
Oh, Lord.
Suffocating under the weight of the Titan's pain. I couldn't see a way past it. And all I wanted was for the rest of the world to suffer too. And then everyone was there. And that's when I knew we'd be okay. That I'd be okay.
I know you would have done the same for me.
You helped me remember who I was. Not some Titan, but just Lace Harding. And yes, if you ever need me like I needed you, I will be there. That is my promise to you. You know, I think about Solus sometimes. He's been trapped by his mistakes for eons. When you're blinded by sorrow and pain, you need someone to help you past it. But he's too proud for that. He believes he's alone, even when he doesn't have to be.
He'll never ask for help, but that doesn't mean we can't offer it anyway. Do you think he can be helped?
Varric tried to talk sense into him. And look how that ended. Even the Inquisitor thinks he's too far gone, and we're past the point of talking. But part of me doesn't want to believe it. Because it means that there's a point when you have to give up on someone. It means you could have given up on me.
When it came to her story, I ain't gonna. What came to her story, I was confused more than anything else. Because I ain't like I said, when it comes to some of these people's storylines, besides Taj, it made more sense. The fuck was that, nigga? Like, let me break it down. When it comes to Emmerich, Bell, Nev, Davrik, Lucanus, their stories make more sense, and I understand their story. But when it comes to Harden and this Titan stuff, that didn't make no sense to me whatsoever. It really did not.
Rook, I've compiled the last reports from an informant. You remember our talk with Rana? She had a lead on Alia's location. A place called Sanctum Lucican.
A lost Tevinter temple, right? Does this mean you found it?
I'm pretty damn sure.
Of course you found it. And you were worried.
A bit early for the past tense.
So, where is this place?
The Mirathas Catacombs, an underground temple to the god of night. It was sealed off and forgotten under a derelict building outside the Thread Market. I've had an eye on the catacombs. Alias haunted them before, but they span the city, endless twists, hidden passages. It's too much to sweep alone. Thanks to Rana's information, I was able to drop the right hints, ask the right questions. Now we've got a sanctum.
Infiltrating an abandoned temple. Good thing you've got me around.
A little less abandoned with Venatori moved in, but I'm not going to argue. Ducktown's on edge. People are missing. The Threads are putting up a fight against Alia's followers, but they can't last forever. Alia's a powerful blood mage now. If I let her finish the ritual, no more chances.
So, what's our next move?
Meet at the Swan, put the last pieces in place after that. We'll see.
Okay. It's cool with me. Like I said, a lot of y'all hit me with a lot of side missions, stuff like that already. What's wrong with you, nigga? Hey, you look, oh, are you carbon shit? You look sad.
Rook, Evka and Antoine sent word. A warden's arrived at Lavendel with news. He might have a lead on Isaiah.
Then we've got to get to Lavendel.
Agreed. Thanks.
Okay. Now that everybody and their mamas, when they move their missions forward, let me talk. Let me talk to Solus. And after that, we're gonna do Emmerich's. Mad depends if anybody else after we get done talking Solus, if they will hit me with some more BS. All right. Why you gotta kneel like you praying?
The Dalish prisoners escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Yes, sir.
Good. Whatever my frustrations with them, it feels good to have helped my people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elganon was a reminder of simpler times.
I ain't gonna. Thanks for the help, my boy. I ain't gonna
I had
lie.
a hard time getting out of there without your help.
I did not spend this long preparing you only to lose you to Elganon's machinations. No, I am sorry. That was poorly said. You have earned better from me.
Okay.
When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elganon out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
Yeah, my boy. I respect you too.
I appreciate you saying that. Couldn't have been easy.
The only thing worse than being wrong is realizing it, but being afraid to change. Elganon's pride is no greater than mine, but he denies any failure on his part, and I at least try to acknowledge my mistakes. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive.
I'll take the advice.
It took me centuries to build such a bond during my rebellion, and when I served the Inquisition, I tried to avoid entanglements.
So what do we do next?
Elganon and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganon's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You must be ready for whatever comes, for this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
That's shit. Don't tell me we already at the end.
So now Elganon's recovered his own archdemon, and the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elgernon's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
After losing hundreds.
Hey, y'all, see, y'all peep that shit. How Barrick talks, did nobody look at him, but when everybody else is talking, everybody looking at them. Watch.
Of wardens, and it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor,
See, look.
it turns right back.
We've done some great work underwater. You know why no one else can save the world except us? Why the Inquisitor told me it had to be us? Because we don't give up. Knock us down, and we come back swinging.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before,
Not without help, we didn't.
so we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
Yes, sir. Any ideas, anyone? Couple of bell jumpers.
I can think of a few options, but I'm open to suggestions.
Wardens have run dry. Nothing new is moving in the deep roads.
And the Veil Jumpers couldn't find any trace of Elgranon or his archdemon.
The crows may have something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock. And several storehouses worth of food, what little we had left. It's enough to feed the Antam Navy for 3 months. Or all of Treviso for 6 weeks.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lucanus?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Biago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
Did Viago tell you how much time we have?
Days to weeks. Nothing more precise.
Well, that's our best lead so far. Track those supplies and we should find the gods. That said, the Venatori aren't up to anything good in Minrathous.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Right. With everything she's been doing in the south, we owe her
He.
an update.
I'll let her
Yes,
know.
it's a he. I messed up and had a female voice the voice actor. So okay. So good fight today.
Today could have gone better, but it could have gone much worse. We fought off the Venatori and rescued the Dalish. That's a win by any standard. Rest up. And be ready to go. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
We gonna be swinging like motherfucker Mike Tyson. All right. What is this? Ooh, my mercy, my mercy, my mercy. Oh, Lord, they talk you to damn death. Okay, so as I said, we will do Emmerich stuff. Then Bell. We might do this. We might do this. We might just do what we gotta do. And cause I said, we might do this. Take care of Emmerich stuff. thing hit Tash if we're just learning something. If we don't gotta fight nobody, we just gonna do her mission. The next episode, it'll be Belle, Nev, Devrin. Then after that, we do the main mission. So that is my plan, and I hope it goes well. Cause like I said, hope is nothing like much that we gotta talk about.
I'm meeting Stalgard at Isana Nagat on the mountain. Come with me?
Oh my lord!
No, nothing of the sort, but I could use company if you're up for the trip.
Ooh, wait, y'all, man, they made sure you got. Oh lord. Alright, y'all, man, that make no sense. Let me see these two bodies.
I made a fresh pot and that's Rook's Walk.
Yep, just me. You brought Nev coffee.
I brought an excuse. Spite thought I should talk to her. Well, not just Spite, but I'm only good with knives.
You made pie?
Gooseberry. You made it twice.
It was nothing.
I ain't saying nothing.
You're not chiming in?
No.
Well, you have the coffee, and you probably have a case or something, so...
I don't need pie, but you remembered my favorite. You find me at midnight just to talk. Maybe I like that. Maybe I like...
Really?
Right. I think you've got this.
You know I won't make your life easy. I don't make anything easy.
But you do make it better.
Well, don't use your charm all at once.
I have more than that. I hope.
Okay, my boy. He was getting it. Okay, Lucanus. Alright, so him and Lucanus, they doing straight. I like that. Okay. So now, like I said, okay. Okay, so Necropolis. That's the main mission. Okay. Let me see. New quest is available. Shit, show was available over there. Ain't nothing new. Alright. Wrong person. Wrong person. Okay. Hope yours should be more simpler.
How go your inquiries?
Well, thank you. I've secured my attendant.
There is much to be done.
Let me see. What weapons y'all got here?
Farewell.
Mm-hmm. Okay, how far we gotta go travel? Cause golly, man, y'all made me go somewhere I ain't never. Y'all made me go somewhere I've never been there yet. Why is always his mission so far out? Cause I don't.
Does Manfred have, you know, people, thoughts, and feelings?
His self-expression may be limited, but Manfred is as cognizant of his surroundings as you or I. To a certain degree.
Like every time I gotta go here, bro, like as more that I got. As the farther I gotta keep going, bro, just to do your missions. Okay. So everybody just sitting there and just what? Ooh, Lord, where are we going, bro? So I don't know why we gotta travel we gotta do all these extra shit. Just to get to your thing, bro.
Careful ahead.
I'm walk y'all down. Resident Evil shit. Okay. Sit your ass down, boy. Alright. Like I said, that was kind of unnecessary, but okay. Dang, I got to get this because I'm tired. I'm tired of keep walking more. I'm tired of walking to this nigga locations. Alright, come on. Let's get your mission all out the way.
Now, what do you have to say for yourself?
Did I miss something?
Since we're here to gather flowers for the dead, I thought I'd teach Manfred some plant names. But I just caught him attempting to wade into a rose bush.
Emmerich, how could you stay annoyed at that face? Skull.
Oh, Manfred. Whatever will happen to you if I pass on?
If?
There's something I'd like to talk about. Do you know what a lich is, Rook?
Doesn't ring a bell?
A lich is a mage transformed into one of the undead while retaining their true, original consciousness. The idea fascinated me when I was younger. For years, I researched and experimented, spoke with spirits and mages. Then, eventually, I found them.
Who?
The Lich Lords of the Grand Necropolis. Necromancers before me who'd transformed themselves into true living dead.
Not everyone gets to meet their idols.
Oh, but I was nervous. The Liches are the great protectors of the Necropolis, bulwarks against forces that threaten creation. After years of tests and rituals, they granted me my desire, the right to attempt lichdom.
I show you.
That's great for a necromancer, right?
It is a singular opportunity.
Good?
Lichdom is an incredible honor. Immortality, prestige, the most hallowed ranks of the Watchers, as well as a chance to be of service past my allotted years. But there are considerations. Come, we have flowers to gather for the dead.
Okay, but I've got questions.
Blue creepvine. This will do nicely.
I'm sorry y'all hearing that.
Aren't most undead just random spirits inside corpses?
Liches are different. It wouldn't be a spirit acting in my name. My true consciousness would be housed in my departed flesh.
How?
The Order must keep some secrets. Moon blossoms, famed in verse and song.
Smells like perfume. Do liches have a sense of smell?
I've been told that while some of my senses will dull, others will become available. Other than that, I can't say if the flowers would still hold their bloom for me. Lichdom serves a purpose. There are dark things in creation, threats to both our world and the Fade. The Liches of the Necropolis have the insight and the abilities to oppose them.
And you're joining them when?
Certain elements have held me back. There's no ready instructions for Lichdom. The steps must be discovered on one's own over years to be fully understood.
Does the spell to become a lich kill you, or do you have to?
No, mercifully, that falls to another Watcher. After my death, my soul will be drawn back into my body instead of moving on to whatever lies beyond.
I'm just confused a little bit. That's why I didn't say nothing during the other dialogue. I was trying to really think about it.
So, what's holding you back from lichdom?
Even with all my preparations, there's a chance I could die permanently during the rites. What cowardice! The promise of immortality, an end to all my fears, and the final veil stays my hand.
If you risk it.
That's reasonable. Lots of people are afraid of dying.
Is it? When it keeps me from what I most desire? Traditionally, candidates for lichdom face one final sifting of the soul. If they avoid it, you saw my old colleague.
Hezenkos? She's a lich.
A half-lich, though that hasn't diminished her powers. Until I stop her plans, I won't possess the peace of mind for lichdom. Why don't you select the next flowers, Rook?
Sure.
I don't care. What?
So, what's a half-lich exactly?
Your
Dang it, Phantom.
attempted the rites of lichdom and failed. Stuck in her in-between state, she is supremely dangerous, but
what about the sifting of a soul that Hezenkos avoided?
the spirits of the Necropolis judge whether a candidate is worthy of the power and responsibility of lichdom.
How'd she become a lich without it?
I shared some knowledge when we were colleagues. She apparently put together more than I knew. It would be just like her to skip the rituals, the cleansings, the preparations of the soul.
For a Watcher, Hezenkos is pretty harsh on spirits.
We made allowances because of her discoveries. Too many. Spirits are not things to be disposed of.
You really care about them?
They're so susceptible to the world's whims, Rook. Some spirits are dangerous, but how quickly most respond to a bit of kindness or care, or simple attempt to understand. For all she's done, I can't condemn Johanna for attempting lichdom. That freedom from mortality, that divorce from fear. And of course, time to read all of one's books.
Of course.
But how she's abused her abilities. Are my intentions enough to fare better?
Worrying's a good sign.
Like I said, I understand you won't be like, I understand like this, mind you. I understand my immortality. I understand it. But I don't know, my man. It
We
is
have enough flowers. There's something I'd like to show you.
it is his story, what he talks about makes sense, but don't at the same time. Come on, shit. I'm tired y'all walking slow.
Here we are.
Yo, Pappy, mommy.
So these flowers are for...
Yes. If you could place them on the graves, please.
In memory of Rupert and Eleonora Volkarin. They walk eternity hand in hand.
After I became a watcher, I erected a proper shrine to my parents. When I come to talk, I like to think they listen. Well, don't be shy. Introduce yourself.
Rook, it's a pleasure. Do you remember your parents?
Some memories are bright. Others are akin to those dim, early morning dreams one gets sometimes. Lately, I've wondered what they'd think of our current course. The choices ahead.
Your lichdom.
What would they have wanted me to be?
A good question. That's a good question.
Sorry, but I'm pretty much the worst person you could ask.
Surely not the worst.
I've got my days. You could always speak with your folks, couldn't you?
My parents last saw me as a boy. By the time I mastered my corpse whispering, I was a man. If I woke them, there might be a flash of recognition, or... Besides, if I speak to too many other spirits, Manfred might grow jealous.
Can't have that.
He'd be impossible, I agree.
Like I said, what comes to me on that situation is to the point of just like I said, everybody dies. It's the point of nature. People need to realize this. Even if you're trying to become a lich or whatever, it is really a waste of time. But that makes the video for the day, and I'm kind of happy. I'm happy, but not happy at the same time. That I want to show y'all what happened in the last video, but so it is what it is. So that's all. I hope y'all enjoyed the episode of Dragon Age: The Veilguard. Come back next episode, and we'll do everybody else's storyline that I want to do. And yeah, so that's all. I hope you enjoy. Major God bless y'all. Jackie was out. Peace.